Hey guys, my name's Chris, and this is Sower's Purse Micro Farm. And what we're about to do here is kind of unprecedented for us as a family. The kids have been bugging me about this for several years, haven't you?
Yep.
And I wasn't listening because I was too busy trying to get this farm up off the ground. This is our 4th year in production, and we are a micro farm, a biodynamic micro farm, growing all kinds of fancy pants vegetables, and we're about these wood chips you see behind me. This is kind of a windfall from a tree crew for our upcoming orchard. We have got a ton of stuff coming up this spring that we're going to be working on. We got to move 300 plus yards of wood chips. We've got a propagation house over here that we're having constructed for our starts. We've got all kinds of stuff around us. I'm going to turn the camera so you guys can see. We're growing on about 3/4 of an acre. We are growing JM Fortier style market farm. And the idea is 6-figure farming on an acre and a half. That's what really got us hooked onto this. Before we started this project, I did work as a gaffer doing lighting and electrical for Whirlpool Creative Studios on all of their video projects, or a good portion of them anyway. And I've done lots of things in my career over the course of my life, and we'll probably get into that in the videos. These guys are super excited. I can't tell you how excited they are. He's kind of the tech boy. You want to talk to us a little bit about what you're interested in, Asher?
Coding.
Okay, what else?
School.
All right, so Hawk, we've got a little saying with Hawk. Hawk, he's the youngest. How old are you, Hawk?
8.
And what do you have to say to people? Wise words with Hawk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wise words with Hawk.
Hawk always comes up with all kinds of wise words for his older brothers. You know, we name these guys Hawk. You know, their names mean something, and it's really exciting to see their names kind of come. You know, their personalities really fit with their names. How that happened, I don't know. But Rylan, he's our oldest. What's your gig, dude?
I like creative thinking and drawing, that kind of thing.
You like hands-on work, all of us do.
Okay, what was that, Hawk?
We like hands-on stuff.
Yeah, you like hands-on work. We all like hands-on work with building stuff and helping on the farm.
Yeah, so these guys are getting an education here on the farm, and shoot, I'm getting an education here on the farm. But we want to welcome you guys into this channel. It's like you're going to be part of our journey, part of our family through this whole process. Heather's not here at the moment, and she has no clue we're doing this.
She's gonna be.
So this is going to be a journey for us. Of course, this is 2020, the end of our first ever, and probably yours too, pandemic year. We've had some interesting challenges to negotiate. I want to just give you a little background about what we do here. We have a flock of birds. We've got goats. We service roughly 5 to 7 restaurants on a weekly basis during the growing season. We had a 60-member CSA last season. What else can we talk about, guys? We have a growing customer base here. We don't go to farmers markets. We're trying to do this as close to home as possible. I guess our whole philosophy is that this is our home, this is our family, and we want to share that with other people and really bring to the table beautiful, nutritious food that focuses on quality rather than quantity. You may have noticed in our title we're called Sower's Purse Micro Farm, and the philosophy behind that is big is not always better. You know, a little bit of the history, and I know this is probably getting long here for for these guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm sure they've heard this all before, but Earl Butz back in the '60s, he was the agricultural secretary under Richard Nixon. His whole philosophy as the agricultural secretary was get big or get out, and I think that's what's kind of informed a lot of the farming practice contemporarily in our times. And unfortunately, there's been a lot of greed and short-sightedness in those kind of systems, and in a lot of economic systems, and in the world in general. And of course, you don't have to be a genius to figure out that there's a lot of selfishness in the world. And what we want to bring to the table is something that is totally different. So if you guys are up for it, maybe you are, maybe you're not. But we're going to be showing you guys what we do here on the farm. What else are we going to show, Hawk?
How we transplanting.
Our vegetables.
Our vegetables, that's right,
How
Ashley.
we store them, how we wash them, and
How we
tons of
cook
other
them.
stuff. So stick with us, guys, for this big journey.
Yeah, and Asher said how we cook them. What else are we going to show, Rylan?
We're gonna show our adventure on the farm.
And this really, guys, is a whole family effort. I still don't know how Heather's going to react to this, because I don't know, maybe she's gonna love it, but
Maybe she's gonna hate it.
maybe she's gonna hate it. But what we found, you know, I've been doing videos on our Facebook page for the past, 3 or 4 years, and you know, it's kind of a dead end on Facebook, because it limits our audience, and of course, we have kind of tried to use technology, or I've tried to, these guys know better how to use it than I do, and I used to work doing video production. These guys know how to better do it, but one of the things that we've been using Facebook and Instagram for is kind of educating our customers and our members on what's happening here on the farm, what we do, and that's how we keep in touch. It's a lot faster for me anyway. During the summer, I mean, our schedule is slamming. Sometimes I work, not everybody, but sometimes I work sun up to sundown during the summer, especially starting the farm, and I just don't have time to sit down and write an email, or to sit down and do a weekly newsletter. And plus, the times are changing. I mean, how many of you are gonna sit down and read a book in your email? You guys are already inundated with billions of emails already. It's hard for anybody to keep up. But more and more people are looking towards technology. YouTube. I mean, Instagram. I don't know how effective Facebook is, because it's just a bunch of ranting and raving, especially if you've been following over the past year with politics and all the anti this and anti that in the world from all sides of the direction. We don't want to position ourselves in any one camp, because I don't think we fit in any of those camps. So, and I'm just blabbering right now and bluthering. So I'm gonna just let you know that if you guys stick with us on this adventure, you may learn something. You'll at least know what's happening at our farm, which is a microcosm of what's happening on a larger scale. There's hundreds of other small farms that are starting up, and it's an exciting food movement to be a part of. So hang with us, guys, and we want to invite you to be a part of our journey. So what do you say, guys?
Come along.
Booyah!